on. Okay, gonna do a couple little things regarding how I cut my wigs. As you can see, this is the back part of it. I'm going to cut this fairly close to a bob style. Got this wig off of eBay. Seems pretty high quality. Can take a look at the wefts. This is for my strength cosplay, which you'll see some more of in a couple of weeks because we'll be there at Fan Expo. So here's my setup. Gage is over there playing some cards. But if this is the front, so this is where I'm gonna cut the bangs. Before I put it on the wig head, I always section off where I want the bangs to be, and then I secure it with what's it called, a ponytail holder. And then I have chopsticks, which I actually stole this idea from Sachi because I saw it at her place and I was like, ah, that's a good idea. So you just stick those in between the wefts and that will keep it in place so that when you're brushing the wig it won't go anywhere. And then the actual wig head is styrofoam. You can buy these really cheap off of eBay or any kind of store. I just drew eyes on so it's not, you know, too scary. And then I secured the wig head to a foldable table. Foldable? I don't know. Folding table. With some tape, scotch tape, duct tape, any kind of tape is fine. And then I have a couple of clips just to get any kind of unneeded hair out of the way. And then, I don't know, just because I was trying the wig on earlier. Brush, and this brush, it's a comb, more like. It has a tooth at the end, which is really good for sectioning off hair, so I really recommend it. And then it's got a fine bristle on the other end, so that's good for doing bangs or for making layers. And then just some standard scissors, and then I have hairspray to get rid of any fuzzies, and then the tape like I said. And then, so you don't make a mess, put like a garbage bag or newspaper or something underneath the table so that whenever the fibers fall, it won't, you know, create such a huge mess. It'll be easier for cleanup. And then over here I have my reference pictures, and these are mostly for like the arms because we were making them last weekend. So, but this is basically what, I don't know if you can see that. It's kind of blurry, but it's just like a standard bob with some straight across bangs, full fringe. So, yep, that's what I'm going to be doing. I just wanted to mention something about layering and sectioning off the hair you want to cut. So what I did, I followed with my toothy comb. I followed, you can see the wefts in here, so I just followed along and made sure that anything on this rope was loose and down. So that's basically how you can layer any wig. So if you did that, you start at the bottom. I kind of started midway because I'm going for more of a full, more blunt look. If you want lots of layers, you're gonna have to section off more and more. So if you wanted to start right from the bottom, you could, you know, eliminate 2 more of these layers and start there. Or if you wanted more of like a mullet type, you could just start off at the top and work your way down. It's not necessarily like, I'm not saying this is the perfect way to do it. Everyone's different. But I found this helped me last time with my Kieran wig. So I thought I would share this with you. And then another point about securing it, you have to make sure that you aren't too rough with the fibers because this isn't your real hair. So it's not as flexible as you may want it to be. So just make sure when you're securing it with a headband or you know, with a ponytail holder or whatever, that you're not, you know, securing it so tight that you're gonna be reefing on it when you want to take it out. So what I did here, I just did, you know, a little bun, and because this wig is already a little layered, I then took the rest of the fibers that were sticking out and secured it with one of my clips from earlier. and that will keep it out of the way so that I'm not being frustrated with it when I'm trying to cut this, or I don't snip something off accidentally or whatever. So with this section I'm going to snip about an inch or two off from the bottom, maybe even here. I'm going to snip all that off, and then I'm going to, when I cut it, I usually like to cut like a little longer than how I want it to be. So if I want it to be, you know, this short, then I would cut it down here, and then once I have that off, then I cut in a vertical motion like this, and that will give you that razored look without having to actually get a razor, because, I don't know, you want to spend most of your money on the costume and not, you know, have to spend more money than you have to. So this will save you a bit of money on like utensils and stuff. So yeah, that will give you a nice razored look, and that's basically how you would layer a wig. So another tip you can use that helps a lot, I find, is when you are cutting, you cut, you know, a little snippet first, and then when you have that cut, then you add some more from the side, pull it taut, and then snip it off. And that way you'll have an even layer all around. Okay, so this is the final look for the back. I cut, I don't know if I remember correctly, it was like that much off. You can see all the fabric, or no, not the fabric, oh my gosh, the fiber down there. Okay, so it's not incredibly, you know, I mean, I'm still learning, so you can see there's some long bits and some medium bits and some mom, and, you know, top layers here. Looks really good. Still have to do the sides and the front, so maybe I'll do that in a different video for you guys. Kind of a two-parter deal going on. But I think I did pretty good. I mean, I was a bit nervous halfway through because I thought I cut too much, but then as I, you know, released more layers from the bun that it was in, it looked better and better. So what do you guys think? I mean, does this help? Did my pointers help? Or am I a complete noob? Or maybe a bit of both? But just one last tip before I go. Whenever you're done cutting something and you like the look of it, I recommend you get some hairspray. And right now I'm just using like Tresemme hairspray, ultrafine mist. I don't think it's like, oh, it's all day stuff, all day wear. So to me it doesn't matter what kind of hairspray you use. I'm not going to tell you to go out and buy a certain brand or whatever. This is just what I had lying around because that's what I wear on my day-to-day basis. So what you do is you take your hairspray and you shake it up or whatever, and then what you're going to do is spray it far away like this, because I think usually you spray it around here or whatever when you're doing your hairdo. You're going to want to do it up here, because if you do it too close, you are going to spray too much and it's going to get all crunchy and gross. And you don't want that, because you still want to have that lightweight feel. If you're doing some spikes or any kind of other complicated styles, I recommend using a pomade or a hair wax to style it, and then use the hairspray to hold it there rather than hair wax or hair gel, because hair gel again gets too crunchy. So you still want to look lightweight, still want to look semi-natural even though you're wearing like wig with, you know, crazy hairdos or whatever. But I find it is easier to do it that way. So that's my 2 cents on the matter. So once again, the hairspray is just to get rid of some flyaways. So you just give it a light spray and then perhaps go over it with like your comb, right? Just a couple times. just to get rid of any of the fuzzies or the static that, you know, built up while you were brushing and cutting and all that. So it'll just relax the wig for you. Other than that, that's about it for now. And I will see you guys next time when I show you how to cut the bangs. So, hope this helped again. Leave comments in the comments section, or like if this helped, or if you have any other tips for anyone out there, you can post it below. So yeah, talk to you later.